Hello students of class 12 Commerce, welcome again to another class of Business Studies. So students, today I'm going to take up a new unit, okay? Unit 6 and it is stuffing, okay? So here, stuffing, it is the third function under the management, all right? Just try to recollect, okay? We have already covered, the first function, planning. The second function was organizing, right? So we will deal with the third function, that is stuffing, okay? So firstly, okay, we have studied what was planning, right? Then next was about organizing, and the topic that we're going to deal with today is stuffing. So here, we'll just try to recollect what we have covered, okay, here. So planning, okay, planning is to do with what is to be done, right? We have studied about that. And then secondly, organizing, right? Organizing is what is to be done, okay? And today's topic, it is stuffing, right? So stuffing is about who is to do it, okay? So today we will learn about who is to do it, okay? So we will go into the further detail here. The meaning of stuffing, okay? Here, stuffing involves finding the right person for the right job, having the right qualification, doing job at the right time, okay? So just to make you clear, okay, class, you just have to understand this, okay? I'm going to highlight the most important point here. Stuffing is all about finding the right person for the right job, okay? This is the foundation, right person, right job, okay? If you get this, your foundation is quite firm, all right? So here, under stuffing, okay, the organization, okay, must find the right person, okay, in order to do the required job, okay? So here, when the organization, okay, when organization, they, they select, okay, they select the right person, that person will take the organization at the top, okay. Likewise, if they select a wrong person, then you know what will happen, right? The organization will drop down, okay? So finding right person for the right job is a must. It is, the most vital thing under staffing, okay? Having the right qualification, okay, it also talks about, not just random people. They cannot, they cannot do, they cannot enter, okay, they cannot have qualification, right? And anybody cannot enter into an organization. That's what I want to say, okay? So here, example, when we talk about right qualification, okay, let me take the example of a teacher, okay? Can everybody become a teacher? Not at all, right? In order to become a teacher, there are some certain criterias, right? There are some certain criterias and qualifications that one need to fulfill, okay? So in the same way, okay, in order to work under an organization, there should be some right qualification, okay? So to sum up, okay, staffing is all about finding right person for the right job, all right? So moving ahead, class, we will look to some of the importance of staffing, okay? Importance of staffing. You can turn your page to 176, okay? So here, number 1 is ensures availability of competent personnel, okay? So here, under staffing, okay, staffing, they make sure that they have competent person and potential and capable person under the organization, okay? And when we talk about competent person here, we are talking about the right person that has been selected by the organization, okay? So staffing, they make sure that they have competent, capable, and potential person to work under the organization, okay? Coming to the next point, higher performance, okay? So here, higher performance is, when right person is under the organization, they will definitely have higher performance. Okay, the person will definitely take the organization at the top, right? They will be able to function in a very effective manner. Okay, when right person is being selected under an organization, they will be able to achieve higher performance, means better performance. Okay, so when there is better and higher performance, what happened? They have growth and development, right? They have profit maximization under their organization, right? So all these things are possible under staffing. Next point is ensures continuous survival and growth. Okay, so here this point also talks about, when an effective person, when an effective person is under this organization, they will definitely survive for a longer period of time. Okay, they will survive for a longer period of time. At the same time, they will have growth in their organization. Okay, so whenever there is growth, right, whenever there is growth in any organization, they will definitely survive for a longer period of time. Okay, so who brings growth? The right person who has been appointed. Okay, when they work under the organization, all of them, they join together, they collaborate together, and it will definitely bring growth and survival under the organization. Okay, moving on, ensures optimum utilization of human resources. So here again, we know that under this organization, effective employees are working, right? Effective employees, they are working under this organization. So they make sure that there is an optimum utilization of manpower. Okay, not only manpower, but utilization of all the business activities, okay, along with finance, okay, every business activities, okay, along with the manpower, it has been utilized effectively and efficiently. Okay, so in return, there is no wastage of unnecessary activities in the organization. Okay, next we have improves job satisfaction and morale. Okay, so here job satisfaction, okay, here staffing, okay, under staffing, they also provide job satisfaction to the employees. That means the employees are given opportunities, okay, they are given opportunities to express their views and ideas, okay, and when the employees are satisfied with their work, in return, what happens is, they are able to work with their 100% focus. I mean, in a sense, they are able to work, in a very effective manner. Okay, so in that way, job satisfaction and morale, it both, comes hand in hand. Okay. Lastly, advancement of technology. Okay, so we know that technology is very much needed in all organization, right? So even staffing makes sure that technology should be there. In fact, it is very much needed under organization, so that there will be no wastage of time, labor, effort of the employee. With the help of technology, they will be able to upgrade themselves, okay, and also able to fasten their work. Okay, that is advancement to technology. Okay, so class, these are the 6 important points under staffing. So class, moving on to our next topic, that is staffing process. Okay, so class, if you remember, okay, in the previous units, that is in planning and organizing, okay, I'm sure you remember, we have come across process even in that functions, right, if you remember. So even in today's topic, we have process or steps. Okay, why? Because process is so much essential under every function. Okay, because process or steps, they are like a procedure. Okay, when the organization follow this process, okay, it should be in a systematic manner, okay, so that the organization will able to focus clearly at the same time, they will be able to achieve whatever objectives that they have targeted. Okay, that is the reason in every function you will come across process. Okay, so let's have a look at our first process under staffing, that is estimating manpower requirement. Okay, estimating manpower requirement. So here, this point, it talks about under an organization, okay, what is the exact number that the organization need to hire. Okay, exact number, what is the number of people that need to be hired in order to work under the organization. That is estimating manpower requirement. Okay, so under this point, there are two aspects. Okay, there are two aspects to learn. Number one is workload analysis. Okay, workload analysis. It means exact number of the employees that need to be hired. Okay, let me repeat again. Exact number of the employees that needs to be hired by the organization. Okay, so in a sense, okay, in whichever department, okay, in whichever department, how many employees need to be, employed. Okay, so say example, they'll have to check out in this organization, in this team, they'll have to check out, okay, in which department. Okay, example, in finance department, how many vacancies are there, they'll have to go and check out. Okay, or in marketing team, how many vacancies are available. Okay, so they'll have to find out the exact number of employees that need to be hired. Okay, so that they will work under the organization. That is workload analysis. The second aspect is workforce analysis. Okay, workforce analysis is simply finding out the present number of employees. Okay, finding out the present number of employees. Okay, so they'll have to make sure that how many employees, okay, will need to be recruited. Okay, so here, finally, to know the answer of this point one, okay, the organization will have to see the difference of workload analysis and workforce analysis. When they see the differences, they will get the answer of how many required manpower is actually needed. Okay, so the organization need to search on that. Okay, that is estimating manpower requirement. Now, secondly, we have recruitment. Okay, so recruitment is very simple to understand. It is searching new employees for a job. Okay, so in other words, recruitment is all about motivating the employees to apply for a job. Okay, that is what recruitment is all about, so that they are able to so that capable candidates are able to apply and they will get selected. Under this recruitment, there are two sources. Okay, first one is internal sources and the other one is external sources of recruitment. Okay, so we will talk about this in detail in our next topic about this recruitment. Okay, now moving ahead, we have selection. Okay, selection means done through proper screening and evaluating, okay, and evaluating for a certain job. So here, under staffing, this point number 3, selection, it is very, very important. Okay, if right person selected for a right job, right? So here, if they select right person, okay, if they select right person for their organization, then definitely they will have good flow. Okay, they will have good flow under the organization. But wrong person selected means their organization will not flow in as they wanted or as they have planned it. Okay, so here, out of the required candidates were just 100, but overall candidates, maybe 500 applicants per there. So out of 500 they just have to select 100, right? So they have to, okay, their team, they need to really do a thorough screening. Okay, they have to do a thorough screening so that right person is selected for the right job. Okay, this process, this step is very much crucial for the organization. And moving on, fourth point is placement and orientation. Okay, placement and orientation. So once the person, okay, is been selected, the next thing that the employee, will be, he'll be posted. Okay, he'll get a position in the organization or in the department. He'll get a position. Okay, and next thing that he need to undergo is orientation. Okay, here the managers will introduce. Okay, under orientation, the managers will introduce of the required works that needs to be implemented once he is posted. Okay, some do's and don'ts, action and non-action. Okay, whatever work that needs to be done under their department, everything will be directed to him under orientation. Okay, so that the employee gets familiar with the work. Number 5 is training and development. Okay, so training and development is all about, to improve skills and ability. Okay, to improve skills and ability. So once the person get placed, he'll undergo, okay, into a training period. It's like an internship that he'll have to learn from the manager so that he will improve in his skills and ability. So when he improves in his skills, definitely he's also going to develop, right? Whatever he have learned from the manager, he's going to develop and, grow in it. Okay, that is the 5th process. 6th process is performance appraisal. Here, under this point, okay, employee judged according to the performance or capability. That means the top management, okay, they judge the work of the employee. Okay, the employee, once he gets selected, okay, from this process itself, this employee is under the observation from the top officials. Okay, so according to the work of this employee, he'll be judged or he'll be promoted. And if they find that this person, this employee is not coping up according to their convenience, okay, if he's not doing well in his work, then what the organization will do is that person, okay, that individual will send back to the training ground again. Okay, and he'll be trained for another round. Okay, and even that also, okay, if he doesn't improve, then he will be set aside in another job position. Maybe in a lower job position, he'll be set there. Okay, that is performance appraisal. So class, the next point is 7th. Okay, promotion and career planning. All right, so here, once the process, the 6th process, that is, observation period is over, the next thing is promotion. So here, according to the performance of the employee, the managers, okay, or the top management, they will give promotion to the employee. Okay, according to the performance. If he's doing really well, he'll be promoted to higher level, no doubt about it. Okay, and then when he is promoted to higher level, his career planning is definitely going to be good for him, okay, for a longer run. And lastly, we have compensation. Okay, here, compensation, we are talking about incentives, okay, where incentives are being provided for the employees according to their performance. Okay, how they perform, according to that only, incentives will be provided to the employees. So in that way, they know that incentives is there for them, right? So the employees, they try to, work better. Okay, they try to work better for the organization, since they know that they are going to get extra benefits out of it. All right, so students, these are the 8 process that we have covered in today's class. Okay, the rest of it we will connect again in the next class. Thank you.